welcome to today's 5 at 5. Thank you so much for joining me. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. As we were together the other day, we talked about Hannah and her sacrifice unto the Lord. It was an amazing sacrifice, and we know what it was, the sacrifice of her giving her son, Samuel, to the Lord. And as I have been thinking about this sacrifice, I hear David saying, I won't offer anything to the Lord that doesn't cost me something. And that was a costly sacrifice for Hannah, who did not know what the future would hold. This was her only child. But she made a vow and she kept the vow to the Lord. I want to read chapter 2, 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 1 and 2. And it just shows who Hannah is. She's a worshiper. She is a worshiper. It says, and Hannah prayed and said, my heart rejoiceth in the Lord. Mine horn is exalted in the Lord. My mouth is enlarged over mine enemies, because I rejoice in thy salvation. Verse 2 says, there is none holy as the Lord, for there is none beside thee. Neither is there any rock like our God. I tell you, she is speaking from experience. She is speaking her experience, her testimony of God's faithfulness to bless her with this child. So I want to move over to verse 18 of chapter 2. Because as you're reading through chapter 2, there's a section on how Eli's sons, they were not good. They were evil. Eli the priest, his sons were really doing everything against the Lord. They were thieves. They were just doing all kinds of inappropriate things. And then it goes into talking about Samuel's ministry, this child. Verse 18 says, but Samuel. Now, it's like this contrast, because we've heard about Eli's sons who did all kinds of evil. But now, here's the contrast. We're seeing Samuel. It says, but Samuel ministered before the Lord, being a child, girded with a linen ephod. Moreover, his mother made him a little coat and brought it to him from year to year, when she came up with her husband to offer the yearly sacrifice. And Eli blessed Elkanah and his wife and said, the Lord give thee seed of this woman for the loan which is lent to the Lord. And they went unto their own home. And the Lord visited Hannah, so that she conceived and bare 3 sons and 2 daughters. And the child Samuel grew before the Lord. Talk about fruitfulness. Fruitfulness. Hannah, this beautiful, devoted, God-fearing mother, she made a vow to the Lord. She kept that vow. She becomes pregnant and gives this child back to the Lord. This is powerful. Gives him back. This, not knowing we see this, that God blessed her with 5 more children. But she didn't know when she gave her first, her best, her only, her all, that God would multiply what she gave. Multiply that he would make her fruitful. That the fruit that she had already bore, and this first fruit that she gave to the Lord, but that this fruit, that he would take that fruit and make her even more fruitful. Wow. She was blessed with 5 children, fruitful. And I love it. It says, and the child, Samuel, grew fruitful before the Lord. And I tell you that our choices don't just impact us. I tell you, our choices can have lasting generational consequences. We know the story of Samuel and the difference that he made and the life that he lived, all because this mother made a vow. This mother believed the Lord. This mother trusted the Lord. This mother gave what she had, all she had, to the Lord. And God blessed her. I love it. And the Lord visited Hannah. Anybody need the Lord to visit you? Lord, visit me. I want your presence in my life. I want your power, Lord. Visit me. I want to be fruitful, God. What am I holding back that belongs to you? She gave her first fruit, and God made her fruitful. Well, I pray that you will meditate on this and take this to heart and just think on what is the Lord saying to you? What is he saying to me? What is he saying to us? I hear you can't beat God giving. No matter how hard you try, you can't beat him because he will bless you. When you seek to be a blessing, when you're willing to open your hand and give him what you have. What's in your hand? What are you holding? Give it to him. For there is nothing that you will give him that he won't give you back even more than what you've given. Well, I take this to heart, share it with someone. Remember, we are not blessed just to be blessed, but we are blessed to be a blessing. So I encourage you to share this word and be fruitful in Jesus' name. I look forward to seeing you on the next 5 at 5. Be blessed.